When investigating the paranormal, you have to be prepared for whatever comes your way. You are, after all, trying to reach out to entities that are extremely unpredictable. And there's no way of knowing who or what will engage with you, or even possibly follow you home. Recently, a man in Canada has reason to suspect a spirit attached to him at a local cemetery. And it's been haunting his house.
You gotta go.
Ever since. November 2019, Toronto, Canada. A paranormal enthusiast named Donnie recently visited an 18th century graveyard where he conducted an EVP session with a spirit box. A week and a half later, he started noticing strange occurrences in his house, such as objects being misplaced, shadowy figures darting around, and his dog barking at empty rooms. All of which has led Donnie to believe that something came back with him from that cemetery. One morning, Donnie wakes up to the sound of loud footsteps running on a staircase. So he grabs his camera and starts filming.
Oh, what the? Who's here? Who's going up my stairs? Hey, buddy, you okay? Who's here? You okay? You okay? Holy sh... This has got to stop.
When we see the first chandelier sort of swinging back and forth, you know, I thought to myself, well, that's easily explainable. Perhaps there's an air conditioning vent somewhere in the room that's blowing on it. But then we see other lights shifting around and swinging back and forth throughout the house in different areas. And I can't imagine they all have that same draft blowing on them simultaneously. So there seems to be something more going on here.
Two swinging lights.
Donnie continues his search of the house.
You have to go. I didn't tell you to come here.
Eventually, heading down to the basement. But his dog seems unwilling to go.
Are you coming? Don't be scared.
The light fixtures alone, for me, isn't enough evidence to prove that something did in fact follow him home. It really wasn't until I saw his dog acting really weird that made me go, okay, there might be something going on.
Come on, buddy. You don't gotta be scared. You come with me. Think something's down here?
They definitely have a range of hearing that it supersedes the human's range of hearing, and they could also see into spectrums of light that the human eye can't convey. So animals will see activity before you. They're gonna know what's there before you.
Donnie doesn't see anything in the basement, but he's sure something is in his home. So he leaves a camera running in the basement and sets up another one on the second floor staircase.
Okay, I got you set up. Pointing towards that. And right at the top of the staircase is where I thought I saw a shadow.
Sure enough, 20 minutes later. Did you catch that? Watch again, as a shadowy figure darts past the camera on the staircase and causes the light fixture to sway.
If there's one thing you don't want to see is a quick-moving shadow. If something is scurrying away from you, you can pretty much assume that it's trying to evade your sight. which makes you have to question why do you not want me to see you, and what are your intentions with my household? And the fact that we see the shadow move very, very quickly and then see the light move right afterwards is not a coincidence.
So, who or what is haunting Donnie's home?
A lot of this activity are classic markings of a poltergeist. Now, that is an umbrella term within the paranormal that means noisy ghost, and it could still be connected to either an intelligent or residual haunting. But when you introduce that shadow figure, suddenly we ain't talking poltergeists anymore.
Could Donnie have picked up the shadow figure at the cemetery?
If an energy really connects with your energy, it can attach itself to you and come home with you. If you're a person that thinks you could just leave an investigation on the field, then don't investigate. I actually kind of like to leave my communication lines open. I'll bring things back with me to continue my communications with them.
That is something Donnie decidedly did not want to do. And more than a year later, he is still dealing with the haunting, even after having his home saged and blessed by clergy.
You can mitigate this by taking domain of your house, setting up rules, setting up mental fences saying you are not allowed to be here.
You can't be here. You have to go. I didn't tell you to come here.
I call them breakups. Like, I have to break up with energies and just like lay down the line and be like, don't call, don't text, you know? Just leave me alone.
Let's hope that whatever is in here finally gets the hint.
You gotta go. You were not invited here. You're not wanted here.